If you're one of the lucky ones, you already have your hands on the new PlayStation 4. It's now officially the UK's fastest selling games console, shipping an impressive 250,000 units in its first 48 hours. But to understand how we've arrived at the PlayStation 4, we need to take a look back and see where it came from. And to help with that, we've managed to round up all the previous generations of PlayStation console to show you. Get ready for some serious nostalgia. The first PlayStation console was launched in 1995, after 4 years in development. Until this point, gaming had been very much cartridge based, so the CD format was something new and different. Outputting most games in 240p, it was praised for the quality of its three-dimensional graphics, with launch titles including Wipeout, Ridge Racer and Tekken. It was also capable of CD playback, although we found it no match for the best budget CD players of the time. The smaller sized PS1 was launched 5 years later in 2000, outselling all consoles in its year of launch. Even the PlayStation 2, which was released later in the same year. It did away with the reset button, protected the PlayStation from modifications that allowed pirated gaming, and updated the console's user interface. Sony even launched a 5-inch LCD screen add-on for TV-free gaming. Of course, the PlayStation 2 eventually outsold the PS1, and in fact became the best-selling games console ever, shifting 150 million units in its 12-year shelf life. Some of these included big exclusives, such as the Grand Theft Auto series and Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. 2 years later, a slimline model of the PS2 was launched, to coincide with the launch of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. There was also the added bonus that the PS2 was fully backwards compatible with original PlayStation games. The PS2 could also play DVDs, unlike the original PlayStation. And as it was cheaper than most standalone players, it became a low-cost entry into home theatre for many people, and arguably played a significant role in making DVD the standard optical disc format worldwide. Most games on PS2 ran at 420p or 420i, while a handful, such as Gran Turismo 4, could run at 1080i. Different variations of Sony's AV cable allowed for composite video, S-video, RGB and component video pictures. The optical output on the PS2 allowed you to experience movies with Dolby Digital and DTS soundtracks in 5.1 surround sound. PS2's gaming and home cinema credentials helped the console to stand strong against the competition, killing off the promised Sega Dreamcast within 18 months, before going head-to-head with Microsoft's new Xbox in late 2000. With plenty of game development already behind it, it held its own against the more powerful console, securing big exclusives, dropping its price, and even releasing the PlayStation Network adapter in 2002 to take the fight online. Proving its strength in the market, the PS2 was only retired at the beginning of 2013 after 12 years on sale. Building on its home cinema background, the PlayStation 3 launched in late 2006, with 2 slim models following in later years. It was quite the proposition, mainly because it doubled as a Blu-ray player and was one of the first such machines to market. The PS3 was also one of the cheapest and best Blu-ray players available at the time, earning itself praise as a great all-rounder. Not just that, but it was the first Sony console that featured a built-in hard drive and offered high-definition gaming and movie capabilities, with graphics and video playback taking a huge jump from the PlayStation 2. Super Audio CDs were supported, although this was phased out in later iterations, and a later software update would even enable it to play 3D games and Blu-rays over its HDMI output. The PlayStation Network would further add to the console's home entertainment potential, adding catch-up services like Netflix and BBC iPlayer to the service around 2009, which has been expanding ever since. Finally, its DLNA, Bluetooth and built-in Wi-Fi functionality top it off as a gaming console and home entertainment hub to be reckoned with. Around 80 million consoles have been sold so far, and support for the unit is promised until 2015. And so we come to the most recent addition to the family, the PlayStation 4. Having gone head-to-head with the Xbox One with just a week between their launches, it appears it's won the first leg of the battle, for now at least, selling 100,000 more consoles than its competitor in the UK in its first 48 hours. There have been some upsets along the way though. While Blu-ray playback is still supported, the PS4 is currently not capable of 3D Blu-ray, audio or MP3 playback. It's a strange choice for a console with a history so steeped in home entertainment. Sony seems to have been taken by surprise at the backlash and has promised it's working on a fix for this as quickly as possible. On the plus side, entertainment apps aren't stuck behind PlayStation's paywall, initially at least, so you can get access to iPlayer, Netflix, LoveFilm and the like without paying, in stark contrast to the Xbox One, where you'll need an Xbox Live Gold membership to do the same. Sony has its own music and video unlimited services, which provide a large catalogue for subscription-based and on-demand content. So while the focus certainly seems to be on the games for now, and that's not something we're going to complain about, hopefully the wait won't be too long before the PlayStation 4 is back at its home entertainment best. What we want to know is, what was your favourite PlayStation console and what were your favourite games? Let us know in the comments below or via Twitter, Facebook or Google+. And don't forget, if you want to see more videos from whathifi.com, click to subscribe.